Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A. For today's video, I'm at Lowe's and I'm checking out their mid-February plant inventory. First up, we have the Pink Mist pincushion flower. This guy here blooms in the summer and the fall. It is a mounding perennial and it requires full sun. It is hardy from zones 3, and this is what the flowers look like. They also have a butterfly blue pincushion flower. This one here is more of a lavender hue, and they are both $7.98. Also on this cart, they have the Elijah blue fescue. This guy is $8.48. This is in a 2-quart. So the prices went up, guys. These were usually $7.98 or $7.48, and in a 2-quart, it's now $8.48 for some of these plants. So Elijah blue fescue is a part sun plant that's $8.48, and it is hardy from zones 3. Also new to the store is the Angelina stone crop. I have this guy in my yard and it is a wonderful plant. It stayed in the container because I didn't know where to put it. And through all the freezes and thaws and the rain and the sun and everything, this plant looks exactly like this. This is a full sun plant that blooms in the summer and the fall. It is $7.98 for a 2-quart, and it is hardy to zone 3. Right below that, we have some red wing creeping phlox. Red wing creeping phlox is hardy from zones 2. It is $7.98. It's a full sun plant, and it have these nice fuchsia colored flowers. Right below that, we have some, these guys are Spring Fever Iceland poppy for $6.48. This is in a 1-quart, and they are really budded up. They're not blooming yet, but they're completely budded up, and they bloom yellow. Also new to the store is the Highlander red saxifraga. This guy here is this beautiful red here. It is in a 1-quart, and it is a partial sun plant. This is from the Monrovia brand. Also available is the Peppermint Star Dianthus. Peppermint Star Dianthus is also in a 1-quart, and this is the beautiful flowers that they have. They have the lower growing Dianthus and they have the taller ones. I had Dianthus when I first started out, but I just don't like how they look when they need to be deadheaded. So I kind of took them out and kind of gave them all away, so I don't have any more Dianthus in my yard. But they are the type of plants that will bloom in the early spring and actually in the winter as well. Also in this cart, we have some creeping wire vine. These are $3.48. They are a ground cover, and they are hardy to 0 degrees. Also in this cart, we have some Monrovia, I think this is moss. What's the official word for it? Yeah, Irish moss. Irish moss for $4.98 in Monrovia. They've got some Chinese French flower. This guy here is a part sun plant, $19, and it blooms spring, summer, and fall. It is hardy to zone 7. And again, because it's coming from a greenhouse, it has the flowers, but we're expecting some freezing temperatures. That this will get damaged if you buy it and you don't bring it inside, it's gonna get damaged. They've got some golden mop false cypress. This is a full sun plant that is only $9.98. It is hardy to zone 4, and it grows 6 to 8 feet by 10 feet wide. It's a pretty slow grower, but it will get there in probably the next 10 to 15 years. $9.98. And then over here we have some junipers. Let's check those out. Here we have a blue rug juniper. They prune these back really nicely. This is a blue rug juniper that is $9.98. Requires full sun, and it is hardy to zone 3. Also on this area here, we've got some blue Pacific Shore juniper. This one here is also $9.98 and requires a full sun. These are all in 2.5 quarts. This is hardy to zone 5. And what else do they have? They have a Procumbens juniper. I've never seen this one before. This one here looks like it could be a really good ground cover. This is $9.98 again in a 2.5 quart this time, hardy to zone 4. Then they also have a Persani juniper. Oh, they got some newer things that I have never seen before at this store. This is a Persani juniper, and it is hardy to zone 4. This one only grows 18 inches high. As per usual, they have a lot of Encore azaleas. Here, this for $14.98. We have the Autumn Embers. The Autumn Embers is more of an orangey red. I have this one in my yard. It grows 3 feet by 3.5 feet, and it is hardy to zone 6B. Looks like it's mostly embers they have on this side. They do have some bonfires here. These ones here looks like it's in a 1 gallon. Let's check. Yes, these are in a 1 gallon. And for the bonfire, these look like they're in a 2 gallon. Yes, the bonfires are in a 2 gallon for $24.98. These guys here are fiery red. I have this in my yard and I can vouch for it. It's a really nice plant that can take more sun. These grow really, really well here in the clay here in Georgia, and they can take full sun. More new plants over here. These are Indian hawthorns, I believe. Yes, these are brand new spring sonatas. Now, you might have seen my clearance video where they had put the older spring sonatas on sale, but these are brand new and they are budded up. These bloom only in the spring, and they are $24.98. They have white blooms, and they grow pretty fast, moderate to fast, and they grow 4 feet by 5 feet. Same thing with the Diamond Spire. Now these, again, brand new, all nice and shiny. No damage from that snow because they just came in, guys, and they are all budded up. This gardenia is an absolutely beautiful plant. Now, I'm sure they're going to have to cover these up because we're expected to go below freezing next week, and they're going to have to cover this up or else these are going to end up on clearance again. These are full sun to part sun and grow 3 to 4 feet by 3 to 4 feet, and they are hardy to zone 10. That's the beautiful Diamond Spire gardenia. Also brand new to the store, they have some cast in bronze Distilium. Cast in bronze Distilium is $24.98. It grows 3 to 4 feet by 3 to 4 feet, and it actually requires full sun to part shade, and it is hardy from zone 7 to 9. Also new is the compact Japanese holly. This, again, you might have seen versions of this in my clearance video. These are looking nice and shiny. $19.98, guys. They are evergreen and they are a part sun plant. They've got a whole lot of knockout roses. This guy here is this one here, I think this is ruby red. No, it's cherry red. Cherry red is hardy from zones 5 to 11. As per usual, it requires full sun, and this is what the roses look like. Really, really nice. These are usually $18.98. They have a lot of those, and it's the same color. Because, you know, I have the ruby red, I have the cherry red, I have the coral. And for this one here, they seem to only have the cherry red. So if you're needing knockout roses, they're here at Lowe's. Also at Lowe's, guys, we have some really nice sky pencil Japanese hollies. These are $54. They require full sun and they are hardy from zone 6. And these are in a big gallon. This one is a 6-gallon right here. Also over here we have some Leyland cypress. Leyland cypress are, let's try to get the tag, $24.98, requires full sun, and they grow pretty tall. They are hardy to zone 6. Also on this side, we have some smaller Japanese sky pencils. These are $24.98, and these are in a 2.25 gallon. And below here, we have some soft touch compact holly. These are $9.98 in a 2.5 quart. Brand new to the store, yeah, in February, guys, we have some Mountain Snow Pieris. Mountain Snow Pieris is $26.98 here at Lowe's. It is in a 2 gallon, and it blooms in the spring, and it has these beautiful white blooms. And it is hardy from zones 4 to 8. Here we've got some Coppertop Sweet Viburnum. Coppertop Sweet Viburnum is $45, guys. $45.90 is $46 pretty much. And this guy here is in a 6-gallon, and it grows pretty fast. And it has these beautiful foliage. The new growth is like this nice color right here. It grows 8 to 10 feet, guys, by 5 to 6. They are pretty huge, guys. This is a 6-gallon or an 8-gallon. This is huge. I would not know what to do to dig a hole to get that in the ground. But I only have a Chinese snowball viburnum. That's the only type of viburnum I have in my yard. But this is a beautiful plant. It may not flower, but it does look really great on the new foliage. Also here we have some frost-proof gardenia. Frost-proof gardenia is $19.98. It is a part sun plant, and it is hardy from zone 7. They also got their fruit that's in the container, the container fruits. Here we have some figs. This one here, it just says Olympian fig. It is $12.98, and let me see, it grows 4 to 8 feet by 4 to 8 feet. I love figs. I had a fig tree one time in my yard. I don't even know what actually happened to it. And I think it was this brand actually that I bought. Then on to the next one, we have this blueberries. This one here, let me see what type of blueberry it is. It says sharp blue blueberry. This one here is a full sun plant, and it grows 6 feet by 6 feet. They have another blueberry up here. Which one is this? This one is also sharp blue. And then up here they have some blackberries. This one is Osage blackberry. And these are all gonna be $12.98, guys. Now they're all budded up and getting ready for the new season, and they're looking quite healthy. But again, they just came from the greenhouse, so they're gonna look really nice. So long as they take care of them and cover them, when that freeze comes, they should be great for your taking when you get here in late February to early March. You might have seen one of my videos where I showed you all the roses that they had in stock, but when they actually wasn't stocked up yet, but they put them all out on the shelves. So if you're looking for all these types of roses, they're here. They have all types. They have Love, they have Cherry Parfait, they have Chrysler Imperial, Olympiad, they have Sentimental, Climbing Panada, Midas Touch. They have, what else do they have? They have Queen Elizabeth. They have Belinda's Dream. They have Tropicana, Queen Elizabeth, Sunsprite, Midas Touch. All these were in my video specifically about roses. So check that out when you get a chance. Lots of the plants that I did in my clams video are still here, guys. Remember, this is store number 0730. If you're looking for clearance plants, they have a lot of shrubs for the taking. Same thing with the fruit trees and the flowering trees. They have a whole lot of them. They've got apples and plums and cherries and pears. Again, I did a separate video on those. I went through every last one of them to show you the type of variety that they have. When you get a chance, you can check that video out. But again, they are here. They have flowering trees. They have Japanese maples. They have all kinds of trees available for you here at Lowe's. Also available here, we have a plant called stock. I first saw this plant last year and I didn't really know much about it, and I still don't. But it looks like it's an upright annual that requires full sun, and it's $6.98. Let me know if you know anything about stock. Also here, they still have some cyclamens. They're holding on, guys. They've been here for quite a while. But these bloom in the winter and the spring for us. These are a part sun plant, and they are $12.98. They also still have some pansies. The pansies are good for us even up until Memorial Day, guys. You can still get a lot out of the pansies. They will bloom and bloom and bloom. But once it gets really hot, then they start to burn out. Also here we have some tulips. They've got purple tulips, they've got pink tulips, they've got yellow tulips. And it looks like it's 2 bulbs in here for $2.48. Now, when I first started gardening, I actually loved, I put the tulips down, but I did not anticipate the pressure from the chipmunks and the squirrels. They ate that stuff up like it was a buffet, and they didn't come back. And also because tulips need a certain amount of cold hours on them for them to really come back reliably. So even ones that kind of showed up after the squirrels had them, they were stunted, they were short, and they didn't do well. But I love tulips. I just said I can't have them in my yard. As you can see, this is the time when tulips and daffodils and a lot of these spring blooming bulbs are going to start poking their heads out. And speaking of daffodils, here they are. This one is a Tete daffodil, $2.48. And daffodil, this one it looks like it's going to be a yellow, and it is part sun. They also have some English daisies. These English daisies here, this is as Bellissima Red English Daisy for $5.48 in a 1 quart, guys. These are really nice and pretty. They have the ones that are all white, and then they have the ones that are yellow and white, and have this one's here. Looks like it's more of a rosy pink with a yellow center. I'm sorry to say, but these are going to get zapped when we get our freezing temperatures. And look, it's already damaged right there. This is the Bellissima. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a Sonati pericalis, and these are annuals here for us. They bloom in the spring and the winter, but they are looking kind of rough, and if they don't protect them when we get that freezing temperature next week, they're gonna end up on the clearance rack. They're really, really pretty, but they're not very tough when it comes to the weather. So as you can tell, guys, I'm outside now, and they have even more. They have even more of the of the pansies. They have the really nice, I like this combination here of this really light yellow with this really light blue. Is really nice. Blue and yellow go really great together, as does blue and purple. And I'm sorry, not blue and purple, purple and yellow. They've got some more cyclamens here. This is more of a pink hue, and this is in a 6-pack for $12.98. Here we have the ready-fill containers. These are the ones where they put either a daffodil, a hyacinth, or a tulip in a pot, and then you just kind of throw it in your nice pot, and then you just let it bloom. You don't have to dig a hole or anything. Just throw it in your nice fancy pot, which is why they call it the ready-fill. This guy here is $16.98. And in here we have a daffodil and a tulip. Well, daffodils and tulips. Got some more yellow and white guys right here. They've also got some Carolina Sapphire Cypress. This is $24.98 and requires full sun. This is a Zone 7 plant, and it is in a 2.25 quart. This one here is a newer type of boxwood. This is the better boxwood. This is $12.98. It is in a 2.5 quart, and it is hardy from zones 5 to 9. A couple more Leyland cypresses here, and then they have some recurve privet. I like this plant because it grows pretty fast, and it is great for a screen that I'm working on. And finally, guys, they have some more of the Japanese holly right there. So that is what they're having. That's what I'm seeing so far, guys, in the middle of February. Now, here are some cabbages here. They're still selling these. But this is probably what I'm seeing here at my Lowe's here in the middle of February, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're looking for this season, what you're hoping to find, or actually if you actually started shopping yet for the 2025 season. Please like, guys. Please share. Please subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell. There's a lot of videos coming. There's a lot of stores I'll be going to kind of show you what they have in an inventory, what they have on clearance, what they have on sale. So we'll see you on the next one.